The pre-workout has kicked in mid-drive, man. And I won't lie, the hardest part about taking pre-workout is holding that urge. Holding that urge to go to the bathroom, man. Because what is it? Oh man, when you're holding it in, and especially if it's leg day, you know the moment you go to the bathroom and get out of the bathroom, all of that beta alanine and caffeine is just out of your system, man. So you gotta hold it in. You gotta hold it in while you're pushing the weight. God, it's a struggle out here. That is my own personal hell. Today is leg day, baby. What is it? The workout cycle, the split, whatever I'm doing, is now coming back to what it originally was. Legs, chest, back, and arms. Before I took my little break, what is it? It was chest. Oh no, not because my break, but because my foot. It was chest, back. I think chest, back, arms, and legs. Oh no, chest, back, legs, arms. And now I'm circling back to legs after taking a little bit of a break. But you already know how it goes. Let's get inside, baby. I can't wait to have like a not a professional microphone, but like a microphone to use in the gym, because last arm day, I don't know why it's always arm day that gets like the most copyrighted stuff. But last arm day, I had to erase so much sections of the video, or not erase, but like mute out some sections of the video because the song, they just blare the music so loud in the gym, man. It's like they're trying to keep me trying to make sure I don't succeed. Oh, damn it, son of a bitch. But I think my phone is trying to tell me to go inside already, so let's go ahead and do that. I don't know if like they heard me or something like that, but in the car I said, usually they play like loud music and stuff like that, but today it is as quiet as a library up in here, so it feels wrong to even talk. Let's load up 2 plates for warm up and see what's going on, but you guys will see that. Weird hearing everything echo in here. But for warm-ups, we're gonna do these first 2 plates. You guys will only see like a few reps, but I'm probably gonna try to shoot for 8 reps to warm up. So yeah. Anyways, let's cut to it. After the warm-up, we're doing a 25 for our first working set. Try to shoot for, let's see, let's throw you over here. We'll try to shoot for 8 reps and then bump it up to 315. And then try out maybe like a 350 or something like that, but we'll see. I'm gonna bump up the safety racks a little bit. Got 3 plates loaded on the bar. Shoot for maybe 6 reps. Dude, I don't know why, but either I haven't hit like 200 pounds, like 275, I think, on the bar for squats for a while. But yeah, that one felt rough. Let's hope 315 isn't that bad. Because usually I rip out 315 like nothing. So I'm like, why is 275 so heavy? But let's go ahead and continue lifting and move on to our second set. Oh, yeah, I don't know why it's so heavy today, but holy shit. I'm gonna throw on another, I'm gonna throw on a 25 on there. It's kind of crazy how leg presses compared to like squats, it's crazy how I can move so much weight on the leg press, but when it comes to the squats, holy shit, that's a whole different ball game. Let's go ahead and throw on a 25 and do 365 pounds for as much as we can. I'm gonna raise up the safety racks as I know there's still a little bit of gap room and I don't wanna fail, end up throwing the bar on the ground or hurting myself, so I'd rather have to make sure the safety racks are good. But anyways, you guys will see set number 3. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break and get back at it. It's times like this when I'm lifting heavy ass weight and I wish I could do a chest day. And not only like that, not only because it's fucking heavy, but because it's like the perfect chest day, man. It's quiet. I can lift heavy ass weight. Nobody's here because of daylight savings. But yeah, let's man. Let's get to set number 3 already, man. When I say I'm a little scared to lift this weight, I couldn't find the lifting belt, nor do I want to go search for it. Usually it's around here, but this is 365 with no belt. Let's see if I could do at least like 3 reps. My legs are already shot, and my knees feel a little iffy today, but stop bitching. That felt like a fucking PR. All right. Oh, all right. Let's put up the weight and move on to something more. What is it? Hamstring focused. Feel pretty light, so I'm gonna try to max it out. I already have the, what is it? Weight all the way down to as much weight as possible. So I'm gonna try to rep this out. A little heavy. I mean, this is a little bit of a warm-up / working set. So we'll see what happens. If it's good, we're gonna try to rep it out more, or maybe add a little bit more weight, but we'll see what happens. I'm like low-key crushing my balls though. Try doing the Sam Sulek method and throwing a little 25 pound on there in between this little thing right here. But let's see what happens. Jerry rigged my own little weight system here. Maybe you guys might be able to see it, maybe not. But let's hope I don't break shit. Oh, that's heavy. Oh, yeah. Bump it down a little bit. 25, too heavy. Throw on a 10. Oh, God. I cannot close my legs all the way like I want to, but I could definitely feel them working though. Oh God. Man, I put more weight on, I put too much weight, I try to rep out that heavy ass weight. Now I'm bumping it back down to where I was before. It's so weird, but, oh man, my hamstrings. Let's go ahead and, what's it called? Dump down the weight, take off that 10 plate, and try to rep out the max the machine got for us. was bragging about how I can max out the machine, but after drop set, I feel that squeeze that I want. So it's infuriating a little bit. Because I can't get that full rep. Whew. I feel my my hamstrings absolutely burning. They're being worked. Alright, first working set on the leg extensions. Going on a 70 pounds for our first set. Let's get it. First set, pretty nice, but I could do a lot more of those. Let's bump it up to 100. Set number 3, we bump it up to 120. Let's try to shoot for, let's see, I kind of want to do a drop set. Let's do 120 for about maybe 8 reps and drop it down to 100 again. Let's see what happens. Let's drop it down to 80. 100 was still too heavy. Now I know you guys are thinking, what? The sauce machine in the big 2025? Yes. That's because while reviewing my leg day video, my previous ones, or at least compared to my old, old leg days, I noticed that I lost a little thickness right here on the thigh, the inner thigh right here. So I'm gonna, my legs are almost cramping just sitting on this. But I'm gonna try to train my inner thigh a little bit, as I noticed there's a lot of excess fat there. I don't want it to look like my quads are huge and then this part right here is a little skinny. So let's go ahead and work in that middle thigh right there. Anyways, enough yapping. I'm gonna try to do off camera, see if I could do about like 100. I won't lie, for warm up, 110 still felt pretty crazy. So let's go ahead and do our first working set. I won't lie, my inner thigh is already sore. I'm not too sure from what, but goddamn. That feels really hard. Let's bump up the weight. Let's try 130, see how it feels. I'm not too sure how to exactly film me doing this, but 130, second set. Let's get it, man. Now, you may see my hands here sometimes on my legs, but I'm not using it to push in or anything unless I kind of need that spot to get those last few reps in. Like when it gets starting to get really tough, I can barely kind of squeeze it in. I'll push it just slightly, but I will use like my whole arm to push in and do all the work. Oh God. Oh. People are crazy, man. I remember I used to do this for like maxing, like a max weight on this machine. And I thought I was gonna be able to do that. I mean, I could, if I really just want to push the weight, but I want to feel that squeeze on my inner thigh right here. But let's move on to set number 3. We'll bump it to about, I think I'm gonna do 170 for our last actual set. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's get this last set in. Oh man. Yeah, I noticed in my older, what is it? Oh, let me try to show you guys. But in my older leg days, I used to have a little bit of wideness right here. And I want to gain that back. So, gotta do what we can. Even if it means using the sus machine. All right, let's go ahead and check out the pump. I think I did pretty good today, I won't lie. I'm gonna cut to where my pants are off, so you guys don't see nothing crazy. Whew. I haven't done my hamstrings in such a long time, but you can see how pumped they are, man. Just how thick it is right here is crazy. Now I know it could be bigger, but God. Oh man. I wonder how thick my legs is gonna get too. Like even like this, oh God. Looks almost as, looks like half the size of my torso, even with the body fat. Feeling in the mood, let's do a little full body pose. See how I could do. Hold on. Oh, God. You guys see, now this is what I was talking about, like how this is kind of a bit more like residual fat. So I'm trying to fill in that space before I cut down like crazy to make it still kind of thick. But my side posing though, in terms of like girth for my leg, whew, that's pretty good. Look at that quad. If I use this as a thumbnail, people might mistake me for a girl. Let's get to the car. Or I'm gonna do some, they brought the boxing bag back. So I might go ahead and do a little bit cardio boxing wise and get some calories in for the morning. I'm not on a boxing channel or like a person who takes boxing kind of seriously. So when you see me box, don't take my form like what is it? Don't take my form seriously, as I mainly do boxing for cardio and stuff like that. Throwing heavy punches for a few hours kind of gets the, what my heart rate up, enough for me to where I'm sweating. And especially if I'm wearing a sweater, oh man, I used to do this all the time when I was cutting for the first time, and I lost a lot of weight just throwing heavy punches. But if anybody who doesn't like the treadmill or did like leg day recently, I usually hit the bag, man. It kind of burn a little cardio. I burn a little calories throughout the day. But what is, I think, an hour of just hitting the bag really heavy. It burns a lot of calories, man. I'm not sure how much, but I know I lost a lot of weight doing it. And like I said, I'm not a boxing channel. Nor am I a boxer. So don't take my punches seriously or my form seriously. I'm just here to hit the bag really hard. Of course I put like combination punches, but most of my punches are gonna be like heavy hitting. It's kind of like having dumbbells in your hands and just practicing punching, kind of like that. But this is what I do for cardio. I'm gonna do this for maybe about 30 more minutes. I've been on it for about like 10 already, so I'm gonna hit like 30 more minutes of this and see what's going on. Like I said, I'm just here to hit the bag heavy. Nothing impressive. I learned a little bit of technique from my cousin Michael. I learned a little bit of technique. Nothing crazy, just kind of like how to stand. But like I said, I'm just a novice. Not even novice, I'm just a beginner. So I'm just here throwing heavy punches at the bag. Now, of course, you can move around a little bit too, but if you're like me, I just did leg day like crazy, you kind of just want to stand still and just punch heavy. But if you like to move around, by all means, rotate around. You can see that I'm already kind of breathing hard. Well, let's get to the car for you guys. I'm gonna do this for a little bit more and just focus out. Oh man, not as sweaty as I thought I'd be. Either way, I'm gonna come back later, whether it's with my brother at Planet Fitness, and do a little bit of cardio. But today was a good leg day, man. I pushed pretty good weight. Now, I know it wasn't like a quad focused leg day like I usually do, but I targeted my hamstrings and my inner thigh. Whew, felt really good, man. I don't know if the pump was there, but I could definitely still feel my leg, my hamstring all tense. My girlfriend wanted me to get into more like, how to properly do form and all this stuff, like, so she could see it. But I'm not really that type of like, I feel like I'm not knowledgeable enough to tell people, you know, this is how I could tell people how to do it. I do whenever like people tell me like, yo, how do you like lift so heavy, or how do you use your form and stuff like that. I tell them what I know, and maybe I might try that for my next video. But for me, I'm not really one to give advice, as I'm not there. I'm not there yet, so I can't really give my own advice, you know. I feel like if you give advice, you gotta have some type of, evidence to back yourself up. That's enough yapping. That's the end of leg day. Tomorrow, we're gonna be hitting chest. You know, I'm pushing some heavy weight. It's been a while since I did a chest day. I think it's been about like 4 or 5 days. Everybody's favorite day, man. I don't know why, but when it comes down to videos, everybody loves my chest day videos, man. Like, YouTube pushes out my chest day videos. I lift crazy ass weight on legs, arms, and back, but for some reason, chest day is just everybody's favorite. I guess anybody could do chest and find chest enjoyable. track your calories, push that weight, and keep pushing on, baby. That's it for legs. That's it for today. You guys will see chest day tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Love you guys. Subscribe for more content. As always, I'll see you guys in the next one.